Hello, y'all. Good evening, actually. Today is Monday, July 7th, 2025, and this is the Daily Tarot Pool with Jade Emerald Green. All right, so, if you're paying attention, we had a format change. So I do in-depth weekly now. So I do the weekly tarot and oracle reading on Sundays. I posted it up yesterday for the week of July 6th through the 12th. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. In addition to doing the in-depth tarot and oracle reading for the week, we do pull out tarot pulls for each day. So I am following up with you on today's card, which was and is until midnight, the Eight of Cups. Now, what does this represent? We are leaving the things that are no longer serving us, which is very appropriate for today, it being July 7th of 2025. That is aka 777 day. 7 is a number of luck. It is also in certain cultures, a number of completion in and of itself. I know we talk about completion or not a lot being on with the numbers 9 and 10, 9 being for completion within self, 10 being for completion within the collective. But yes, on today's day of 777, also known as Portal Day. So we are leaving the mundane, the things that are no longer serving us behind. And we are moving on to the things that are aligning with our virtues. I really love this iteration. This comes from the Philosopher's Tarot deck. I got this as like a free pull. One of the metaphysical stores that used to be around. Shout out Alter Milwaukee. Long live Alter Milwaukee. So, yes, we're moving forward to things that are in alignment with our values, okay? So, this is the card for the day. And I also kind of wanted to pull up this one. This is the traditional RWS, the Rider-Waite-Smith card imagery. But as you can see, this card has been through some damage. And I wanted to pull it up because this comes from a deck that I retired. It was not my first RWS traditional, but the one that I worked with the most before I retired it. As you can see, got water damage, which is very appropriate. And when it got stuck to each other, when the cards got stuck to each other, I pulled it out and then I have looking like this. I find it very appropriate because this is we've been through some shit. So now we have to move on and then go to this portal. So when I saw this, I needed a hair tie. That's what I needed. And I had a hair tie around the deck. And so I just pulled it off and I was like, oh yeah, this is, we're able to move forward now. We've done the things that we needed to do. We learned. We may have some bruises still, but we're moving forward. And yes, this is great. So I am going to throw in a bonus oracle pool here. So just so you know, this is my second take. I tried to do it first take, but then, got interrupted. So I have a new deck that I'm working with, the African Goddess Rising. And it has Oshun on there as the cover. And she so happens to be our pool today. And yes, I did a live shuffle of this and she came out. Oshun represents fearless love, the goddess of the sweet waters. Okay, close. As you see, I've been really busy with new items that are in store. Talk about those later here. But Oshun, right? Goddess of the sweet waters. I have a prayer that's on here. Every time I like this, it's in Spanish. But it says, Señora de las cataratas y caídas de agua, hago esta oración a Oshun para que las buenas vibraciones espirituales de la Señora de las aguas dulces estén a mi lado durante todo el día. Inspira mi día con la mansedumbre y la tranquilidad de las aguas calmas, para que la bendición de su energía traiga salud a mi cuerpo, mente y espíritu. Mi dulce Mama Oshun, aleje de mis caminos a aquellos que desean perjudicarme, y con tu rica energía acerca a mis caminos la prosperidad, para que nada falte en mi vida y a mis familiares. Para que las buenas vibraciones espirituales de la Señora de las Aguas Dulces estén a mi lado durante todo el día y yo rezo a Oshun. Yayo. Like, basically saying hey, you, Oshun, goddess of the sweet waters, protect me. Watch over everything that I do. Protect my family. Remove all the negative energy. Inspire me to have, my mind, body, and spirit all, in alignment with you. So she is a goddess of the Yoruba tradition of Nigeria. So as far as fearless love, though, love yourself first. First and foremost. Know that you are worthy of love, too. Know that, like, it's like that Cleo song, like, know that you are loved even if you do not love yourself. And some people have a hard time loving themselves, but know that you are loved and you are worthy of being loved. Everything comes from within. Being fearless, having fearless love also, when you're dealing with more difficult situations, more difficult people, more difficult times, it's important even more to have fearless love, because they have the ability to, for example, love somebody from a distance, knowing that they're not like good for you or anything like that, but you still respect the value of their life. Having love for people through acts of service, through helping people out, helping strangers out, like we talked about, helping others does help you over the weekend. So this same principle still applies in the realm of fearless love. Having love for humanity overall is one of the most challenging things, but it's something that's needed the most right now. So have fearless love. Shadow side of Oshun deals with like jealousy, deals with anger. So know that there's only two base emotions. Everything else, every other emotion that we have is either rooted in love or rooted in fear. So stay rooted in love. Fearless love. All right, y'all. Hey, all right. So that's my time. And I would like to see you tomorrow, early tomorrow, now that I've had some rest about me, and I'm getting some candle making done. So tomorrow I will be at Free 38 for Poetry Night. Wednesday and Friday I will be at Pepperpot, and also on Sunday I will be at Bremen Cafe for their vendor market. So it is going to be a busy week. Make sure you guys come out. One of the things I may have here, I may keep this for myself, I don't know, it's so pretty, but this is shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony, who is receiving their star on the Walk of Fame soon. But I didn't even realize that until I saw the headline after I named this For the Love and Money, because I did an infusion of some love potions, some oil potions regarding success. So this is a very powerful candle. I will be making more of these, perhaps in a different type of format here, but more of these will be made, and different other types of candles will be made as well, so that we can get in our good spirit. Okay, that's it for real now. Ciao, ciao. See you tomorrow.